I decided to do a hair color journey video because I've dyed my hair a lot. I've been dyeing my hair since I was probably about 14, I think. And I don't have pictures from every time I dyed my hair, but I've done just about every color under the sun. First color I dyed my hair was platinum blonde, and I had really long hair at that time, so should have known it would have taken like 2 or 3 boxes. But anyways, after a while, I figured blonde hair takes a lot of upkeep, so I started to dye it black. And of course, I went through this like emo and like punk phase in high school, and so I just kind of kept dyeing it black. And then I got to the point to where I wanted to add like some extra color, and so I ended up dyeing my bangs just like a little section like this, like crimson red, and I think I used flat. And I did it on a Friday, and when I came back to school the next Monday, they told me I had to dye my hair because it had a little tiny bit of red in it. So I ended up dyeing it black again. And I tried to add some like burgundy streaks or something at one point, and it didn't really show up because, black hair. Eventually, I think I stripped it, and I ended up having like a kind of weird auburnish color. And I kind of kept that for a little bit, but then I probably just ended up dyeing it brown. By the time I was a senior, and I was about to graduate, I ended up dyeing my hair again, and I dyed it like this chocolate brown color on top, and I did the underneath of it, that crimson color, because I figured when I graduate, what are they gonna do? Anyway, so after that, I kind of just went through this little phase, where sometimes I would put a little color in there, and I wanted to experiment, and I used like pink, and I would do streaks, underneath my hair. I didn't dye all of my hair. I kept most of it brown because by the time I got my job, I didn't know how far I could go with that. So I didn't actually start dyeing all of my hair like odd colors until this year because I was kind of seeing how far I could go with it before anything was said to me. And apparently nobody has a problem with it, so yay me. But so I kind of made a slideshow so you can see all the colors I've done, or at least most of them, because I couldn't find pictures for all of them. So, but yeah, I get, and this right here, this is the current color, obviously, and it was kind of an experiment. I started using Manic Panic dyes last year, maybe, and I really, really fell in love with Manic Panic, and that's what I use now. But this right here, it looks really oily. So I don't wash my hair every day because I don't want the color to fade out. The more you wash it, the faster it'll fade. But this was an experiment where I thought you could mix like regular hair dye and Manic Panic, and when I did, I got this dark golden brown color, and it mixed together. But when I dyed my hair, the red like rinsed out. So I used Pillar Box Red, and the next day it was kind of like this light auburn color. I don't know how it came out like that, but I didn't like it. So I went back to Sally's and I got, I didn't use all the Pillar Box Red, so I still had some of that. And I got a jar of Rock and Roll Red and a jar of Vampire Red. And I mixed all of the Vampire Red and some of the Pillar Box Red and some of the Rock and Roll Red. And I kind of just put it on and I left it on for like 3 or 4 hours just in case. But I really like the way it comes out, or the way it came out. It's really pretty. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, so apparently other people like it. But anyways, so enjoy the slideshow and let me know